53F 10 years ago but been together 13 years. She is a widower who had lost her husband 5 years before we had even met. We had met through a common friend. She and her ex-husband had 2 kids, 10F and 9M at time we met. They are now 23F and 22M. They were not happy when their mom started seeing in me and more or less told me they would never accept it. I said that is fine, I am not trying to be their dad but can be their friend if they ever want it. I left all parenting decisions to my wife but I made sure they never had any issues with education, private school, and other activities as well, funding their college completely as I did not believe in having them graduate with debt. I guess they mellowed a bit later in years but they never treated me with respect, and after a few years of trying to be part of their lives and going to their sport and after school activities I just stopped. My wife was sad but she understood where I came from but also respected her kids going their own path. Now to the issue. I run a HVAC company and work long hours to get it to a place where it's very protofiable and have 15 men working for me. Recently a big company offered to buy me out for a big amount and after talking it over with my wife I decided to sell and retire. We'll be taking trips and cruises to enjoy life. My stepkids came to know about the sale and at a family dinner a few weeks back they were asking me about it and my stepdaughter said I hope you leave a good amount for both of us as well, fund her upcoming international destination wedding. I laughed and said they got some nerve. I ain't leaving a dime to them. We'll spend half of it and give rest to my wife and rest to charity. They got all pussed and cursed me and said I was the evil stepdad and hated me and wish I had died instead of their dad. I told them to get out of my house and take a hike. My wife is besides herself and feels I went too far and should leave something for the kids. I said no and said I would put it in my will that she can't share her inheritance from me with her kids either. She isn't talking to me currently. Things are tense. I don't feel I done anything wrong. Am I the AITA here and just put some money away for kids to make peace. Update Eated. Wow, didn't expect to get so many responses. Thank you for your comments. A few updates to common questions asked. I stepped back from the kids' activities when they were around 15-14 because they said it wasn't a big deal for me to be present for their activities. My wife has fought with her kids over the disrespect but I ultimately told her it wasn't worth ruining her relationship with them when it was clear they were not going to change. My wife also called them out at dinner when they said I should be dead over their dad. No, I am not divorcing my wife of 10 years. I do have a prenuptial because when we got together, she had more money than me. My business was new and breaking even at that time, so we had a prenuptial to ensure her money stays with her mainly for her kids, so she can't get 50% of my money and run. Plus, she won't be doing that. My wife also read through the post and has apologized and her anger was more towards her kids being brats. She is okay if I don't leave anything for the kids though she hopes I change my mind and leave a small sum. Right now I have no plans of doing that, but who knows. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Going to buy my sports car and planning a 6-week tour of Europe. Making up was very tiring, if you know what I mean.